Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless. So when you see them, it's when you have to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. That would totally mean the world to me. Alright, y'all. I'm going to just first say that messages for entertainment purposes only. Nextly, I'm going to say I promise you I'm not losing it. Thirdly, what I'm going to say, I don't know why I feel like I want to cry, but, you know, there's that. Nothing's wrong. But that wasn't the third thing. The third thing was, what I'm about to say probably may only resonate with a few of you. And again, I'm not losing it. I'm really finding it. But those of you that have been here for the whole entire time, and you saw from beginning to end, those of you that whatever has been happening has sparked your curiosity to the tune of you went back to see the beginning. I'm probably talking to y'all, and y'all will get this more than anybody else that even watches this. 5. I'm still not sure of the total incomplete extent of whatever this is. And I'm sure there's something else that I'm probably going to end up seeing that's probably going to, you know, help give me a better understanding and some more clarity. 6, and I could be counting all wrong because my brain is still going a million miles an hour. And I did something today differently than I did yesterday, but that's one of the things that I keep saying is that I wake up every day and something is different. Again, nothing is, I'm okay. 7, if what's happening is designed for our highest good, then it's just fitting everything into the puzzle pieces. But the way I was explaining it was the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. But as y'all know, after y'all got to the yellow brick road, after you got to the end and to Oz, the end result was that the key was always Dorothy. So the key is always going to be you. 8, collective keys are important. So it's like teamwork makes the dream work. It's like working um, with people that you don't know on a project that you didn't even know you were a part of. And good morning, beautiful Aaron. And realizing how important it actually really is. 9, self discovery. Um, it's definitely for yourself, but it's also a part of um, the group effort and understanding your placement. And if you ever woke up feeling like um, you were in a body that wasn't yours, but it was yours, and you just had to learn to get used to it. And I would have to explain it to women one way because y'all are different than men. And so, because we are different than men, we go through so many more changes throughout life and cycles. It's almost like, when you are, for men, I can explain it like going through puberty. It's like when your voice changes and all of a sudden you hear something different coming out of your body than you've ever heard before. Um, for women, it's like when you get a period and then your body changes, your voice may change too, whatever, um, or your voice may need to change. So when you get a cycle, it's like your body going through changes. Um, when you have children, your body goes through changes. Um, it's just the changes that we have, as women. Um, when you go through emotional trauma, and that could be another thing. And again, that's why I started off with I'm okay. And I don't know what somebody outside of me would think, like, a therapist or whatever. I honestly don't give a fuck. Um, because I have been experiencing what I experienced and I just saw what I just saw. And nobody can tell me different. Not having a psychotic break because nothing's wrong. Like I said, right now, probably everything's more right than it's been in a long time. Um, 9, if you have been experiencing shifts that you can't explain and things that are maybe weirder than normal, and I say to y'all all the time, I'm probably weirder than I've ever been, even for myself, right? And so becoming something different and just embracing it. And it's weird because even now, what's popping up on this screen ain't popping up on this screen. And okay, that's the reason why. So Aaron is not here, but on here, Aaron is here. Um, so whatever it was that I'm looking at was yesterday, although I pulled up today's reading. And it says, Pisces, it feels like everyone and everything against you is against you, but it's okay. So different timelines, because one was yesterday and today is today. Um, but we have a person, I'm sure she's around or she'll be here, Miss Kelly. When she gets here, today is tomorrow. So she's already at Thursday when we're at Wednesday. Okay? And so Wednesday could be Wednesday, but it could also be a person because it could also be a person. Um, I don't know what number I'm at, but I think I'm at 9. It could be 9 or 10. Anyway, the number is 12. Okay? So, um, it's given 9, everything that I'm about to say to you now, you can go back and look it up. And what I'm about to say to you now exists with more of something that I watched that I've never seen before in my life. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little weirded out, only because this is the second time that didn't happen to me. It happened once during the Matrix. I didn't see the Matrix, but somehow by the time the Matrix kept calling, it's part 2. By the time the Matrix part 2 kept calling me, it was already almost like a year out, and I hadn't seen it, but somehow I knew everything that was on it. It was strange, and it was kind of like Trinity part, like I already saw it. Anyway, what was weird about the Matrix is that I was supposed to have seen it with somebody, but by the time it came out, me and the somebody was no longer. So by the time I seen it, which maybe was a year later, I just probably contributed to the fact that I was more linked and connected to a person than even I knew. And then I just assumed that they may have watched it, and, you know, I just was picking it up. Although that was still strange because the enactment, because I tell y'all, like, my body will act something out before, and then I just got to figure out what's happening. Why it does that, I don't know. When there's a shift in my energy, it's because somebody's, you know, too heavily involved in my business. Um, so then I start picking up people that I don't know. And I've been trying to learn how to like weed through it because I need to be able to cut some people off, because why the fuck you in my business? Um, then Ariana, good morning. So then something happened. Um, Revelation, right now, you're highly stupid because you came in here right with the judgment. You didn't, you don't even know what I'm talking about. So you're a fucking weirdo, and now is not the time because it's just not it right now. So I'm gonna just remove you because you can go on and take whatever that is. And I keep trying to tell y'all, y'all convince me even more that there can be no God in you, because y'all instantly start with the judgment. Like, you just come in the door, and the only reason why I'm giving you this 5 seconds is because you need to learn. Y'all keep coming in with the title of you trying to help, or you trying to, you know, be on God's side, but that shit y'all be doing lets everybody know you can't be of God at all, period. Because that's not how you enter my chat. That's not how you enter anybody's chat. So you just gonna take your dumb ass and have the day you deserve, and you're welcome for the 5 seconds that I just gave you. I say what I want. Yeah. So we just gonna get you going. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make you sit outside, because I ain't even gonna delete you from the channel. I'm gonna just make you sit outside because you still gonna want to be here, because you're gonna want to know what I said about your dumb ass. So curse that, stupid. That's how you curse somebody. Because you still gonna want to know what I said about you, but you can't say shit. Learn to mind your manners and worry about yourself, especially when it's interrupting something. And like I said, I was trying to explain something beforehand, before you got over here all unprovoked, all dumb, and didn't know what the hell you was talking about. And then you got the nerve to say somebody cursing. You came in here. Oh, I know what it was. You came in here with the, you know, judgmental tone. And D, I ain't even gonna engage with you. I'm gonna just kick your ass out. Because you ain't even worth talking to. I'm sure that happens to you a lot in your life. That's gotta be sad, ain't it? Dream Sequoia, glad you're here. Kick D ass out, please, and thank you. I'm sure they're used to it. Nobody wants to deal with them. Alright, so 10, um, and again, it may be 11 or 12. I don't know. But the number was 12. So add them up, put them together. But 12 being the number. So just be mindful that 12 is the number anyway. They said I was cranky. Ain't nothing cranky about me. I'm fucking amazing. So amazing that what I'm about to tell y'all, like I said, entertainment purposes only. Take it how it resonates for you. But shit, I know what the fuck happened. So, and if you've been following, you know what the fuck happened too. So even opening this up, it gives like divine mathematics, right? So it could be somebody may be a 5%er, or it may be rules that you go along with as far as like the mathematics. You need to know what each number means. It could be what do you call it? Numerology. All right. So be mindful because what is today? So November the 27th, because I need to know. Okay, 27. These pens are new. Mind you, I never used them. I done had them for years, but everything happens when it needs to happen, and everything is in time when it needs to be in time. So 11, those who have ears, let them hear. Those who have eyes, let them see. It's a brand new pen. It's full of gel. It's purple. Pisces, but also I want to say it could be February or it could be March. So yesterday my pen was green, and that's the one I was looking for because I had it in my pocket. I don't think either one of them was writing yet, but oh yeah, here it's aquamarine, and is that March Pisces birthday color? Because this is the thing, and these are brand new. Mind you, this is the book bag that I just got everything from. And this book bag I ended up finding in the closet as I was packing up stuff and putting something together because it felt like I was looking for something and I didn't know why I was looking for it. But anyway, this was my book bag from school. And so I found all of this stuff that was in it, right? And I'm like, as I was sitting on the floor, I started asking the book bag, and I know it's weird, don't judge me. We listen and we do not judge, okay? Period. So as I was pulling everything out of the book bag, I was asking the book bag, why am I finding you right now? Because I didn't know the book bag was in a closet where it was, and it was deep, deep, deep within the closet. So why am I finding you now, right? Because why the fuck am I finding you now? What did I need you for? So these were all the things that I ended up getting out of the book bag, and some new stuff that I just put in there, this stuff. So all of the pens, like everything in here is brand new. So it had my name in this book, and then the thing says gold, and then it has 4, 5, 8, and 12. But I didn't know this was in here. but 12 was the number because I don't know what it is yet. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is because I know what it is from the other day, but for some reason my mind is not letting me think about it right now. Um, so 12. So in numerology, each number means something, but nine is completion, but also starting. And then, but 8 means that we're close to 9. So it's that. Okay, so back to the colors. So purple, it was purple, and she said it was aquamarine. So it's also like a greenish color. It's like a sea blue. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you. Anyway, but it also stretches because the purple is February, so it's Aquarius and Pisces. I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp baby. And so I kept saying, I don't understand why I'm now meeting so many of y'all. Like the 19s, 219. It kept being important. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing 219. 2 was also on the thing. So neither one of these pins are working. Mind you, they're brand new. Everything is brand new, just so y'all are knowing. So everything is brand new. Be mindful. I tell y'all, I read the universe, okay? So because I can read the universe, I pay attention. Everything is brand new, right? But everything is also old because I've never used it, but I've always had it, right? And you've been prepared, paired, or been prepared. You've been prepared your whole entire life for this. Whatever is happening right now. Okay, so something about February and something about March, but February and Dina kick out Salam. Matter of fact, don't, because it's important. I forgot. So they're saying something, but they're not saying something. Um, you still might get kicked out. But thank you for the clue, because I forgot about that. Um, okay, I need something to work. Okay, so we need something to work. We need something that's gonna work. Um, I'm gonna just go with this. So November 27th. The number was 12. I need something that's gonna work. That's 12. Okay, so numbers, and then it was frequency, right? So then it was alignment, and then it was, I hear favor and choices. So choices that you make plus favor, okay? Um, so 11, 12, add them up. I don't know, because I think that was 12. I need something that's going to work. So he said no voice, right? And I kept saying, need to find my voice. I need to find my voice. So it was supposed to be a teacher. It could have been voice lessons, right? And so for each one of you, for each one of you, again, take it how it resonates for you. So for each one, and I have to explain this to you because entertainment purposes only. So Steve Mitchell, y'all, took the time to write on his computer can you throw it back? I told y'all even the haters help, right? Now he may be dumb. He may be dumb, right? And not knowing that haters help. So he actually just gave me a clue. So when he said throw it back, he was trying to say something, weird and perverted, right? But throw it back, if we're talking about parallels and dimensions, right? Then it would be like me throwing something to myself in a different timeline or in a different dimension. Y'all been listening to me say doing this, helping each other, right? And why is everything seeming like it is doing the exact same thing? Like it's people that I don't know, but we're very much connected, right? Down to the tune of eating the same foods, doing the same things. Um, I said a while back that somebody was using the tarot readers. It's people being summoned to tarot and they don't know why. They've never had a history in tarot. Um, they don't know why tarot is calling them. Um, and somehow, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you. Feline furry. We ain't missed shit. We just have to figure it out. Okay, so let me tell y'all why I'm weirded out. So in the past couple days, it's been a little bit because I be hard headed sometimes, and I ain't gonna lie. Especially when certain things just don't feel like they pertain to me. And so I tell y'all real quickly, like, I'm not gonna look at nothing because if I don't want nothing to get inserted into my system, because if I read the universe, then I have to stay kind of focused on what the universe is saying. I can't have that outside chatter, but the enemy kill, steal, and destroy will keep trying to send people that will try to like chatter you to death so you can't hear. And so that's why isolation is good for some of us, because of the fact that that's how you hear. Okay, it's good for me because that's how I hear. I don't know what the fuck's good for y'all. So hermit mode is definitely where I say I go in and it's in the lab, right? So when something is happening or when there's a change of, okay, slow down. Because that gets weird sometimes, and I don't like when that starts to happen because that means I feel like I'm rushing, and although we're rushing because run for your life. Um, oh, Ariana said, sorry, she's chatty, so could be her. And I could just be picking it up. Anyway, or it could just be me. Because sometimes I be feeling like that. Anyway, that was part of the problem when the glitch happened, because it was saying stuff and then not finishing your thought like I just did. So let me go back. Because it gets taken away very quickly. You get sideswiped because your mind does 1,000,006 things, and everything is running faster than even so that's why you have to write it down. And somebody, because I don't know why it seems like I'm picking up like they would think something's wrong with that, but they don't know that everything is right with that because that's the way it should be. And if it's more of y'all than it should be around, then everybody has a voice and everybody is lobbying to get their voice heard. Um, anyway, so down. Okay, so different parallels, different frequencies, but the frequency is what's important. And Alright, so I gotta stop watching y'all, because y'all are never gonna get the message. Alright, so what ended up happening was I started watching something, and then TikTok, because, you know, it always is a thing. I had stopped watching TikTok for a hot second. Um, but then all of a sudden I went back to TikTok. And so I don't watch stuff because I don't want to input it into the system. And it don't need to be put in the system because, again, what I was going to say was the devil, you know, kill, steal, and destroy. And he may be using each one of y'all. That's why y'all typing. And y'all don't even realize. Y'all don't realize how important the message is that I'm getting ready to give y'all. And so it's like stopping your own blessing. And so, because y'all want to stop y'all blessing, I don't want to stop mine. So I'm gonna just tell who needs to be told, and everybody else, fuck y'all. So I don't mean to be mean or rude, but y'all kind of pissing me off. Only because, not even really that. It's just that some of y'all don't even know what's for your own good, and sometimes just shutting up is a thing. Um, All right. So anyway, because I need to tell whoever I need to tell this to, because I need them to help me in a way that basically only they're going to be able to know. So, um, TikTok started popping up this thing away, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I kept seeing people talk about it, and I'm like, you know, what the fuck is that? So, mind you, it's been about a month because everybody was saying that at the beginning of the year they're gonna do a thing. It's movements and it's dancing, right? Okay, so um, something in me says go watch it. So for 2 days, I've been stuck in the house because I've been binge watched this thing, and as I'm been watching this movie or this thing, this show, I'm saying this can't be fucking possible because how is that happening there? But I know it happened to me. Some of the things that are happening, I know it happened to me. So how the fuck? And I've never seen this shit before. So I know y'all remember me telling y'all a while back, like a group of people who could telepathically communicate, right? And maybe I was picking up what was happening because they were watching it, but it happened to me. And it was the strangest thing because as I'm watching it, I'm saying, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. It's the same way I was when I watched The Matrix. Ain't no way. Like, how the fuck do I know something that I've never seen before? How is something that I've never watched happening to me at the same time? Art imitates life, right? So then I had to take a moment. I had to stop for a second because I had to, like, understand and comprehend. Okay, so what I gathered was if I've never seen this before, some of the things I've already articulated to y'all because it was very important as to be able to articulate the situation. When I went through the glitch, I was different. I am different. I continue to be different every time. Okay, so the way they explained it was jumping into dimensions. So if you die in one dimension, then you can jump, or some of y'all, or some of us can jump into a different dimension, right? But y'all clearly heard me tell y'all the other day that ain't what I gathered. It was almost like every time one of us, entertainment purposes only, every time one of us died, one of us was collecting them. So it was almost like maybe it coming to an end because if you say, anyway, I don't know, something is happening because whereas somebody, they, you know, the doctors was trying to say it was schizophrenic or it was multiple identity disorder. Meanwhile, they knew it was something different. The way I just felt it and the way I explained it was, how can one body hold three different vessels? Take it how it resonates for you. I'm going to just tell y'all, it's happening. Not that this one got to be that or anything. It is almost like a merge. Everybody works together. But then they showed me something. So anyway, as I was watching it, I started to think, like, if I've never seen this before, and now I'm actually to the point where I'm supposed to see it. When you're meant to see it is when you're meant to see it. There's 19 again. When you're meant to see it, you're meant to see it. That's with anything on this universe, anything in this planet. When it's time for you to see it, because those who have eyes, let them hear. Those who have ears, let them see. When it's time, it's time. So apparently it was time. It was time for me to see that either I'm picking up something from somebody else that watched that, and then I was giving y'all messages from somebody that I ain't even seen, or somebody that I'm connected to. But some of the stuff, it wasn't even a message. It actually really happened to me. Like I told y'all the story when I was outside with a person and my body jerked because I got shot in the head. My body jerked. I felt it. I felt it. Nobody can tell me that that didn't happen. I felt it to the tune of, they looked at me and said, "What happened?" I felt it. I also keep remembering a car crash because literally something was wrong when I went through that glitch. I died over a drug overdose. So much so that I literally was told, and there I feel like I want to cry again. It's almost like somebody getting an epiphany or something, like, oh shit. Um, so much so that I knew not to try drugs in this realm. Like when I came here, I was to just say no. Like I would have never tried any drugs because I got told when I came into this realm, you're gonna die. You'll die over a drug overdose. I'm so much allergic to all the drugs here. Like, I coded during an operation because they gave me something that I'm allergic to. Nobody knew I was allergic to that. They just put me under like they do everybody else. I died. Mind you, they didn't even tell me because maybe they thought I was going to sue them. I woke up and I had hives all over the place. And the nurse said, they gave you this and you coded. Why wouldn't they have told me that? I can tell you why. Because when it happened, the doctor that did it had a history, or it was said that they were on cocaine. But it was weird because this man was going to take the risk of, maybe they didn't know if I was going to go through more surgeries later on in my life. Nothing ever came about it other than the fact that when the nurse told me, okay, so like normally what people call fun drugs, because even the doctor, one of the doctors said to me, own words out of his mouth, you're allergic to all the fun drugs. I can't have that. So what, I heard, he said, it was Rod Wave the other day. I was listening to, and he said, and if I pop this perk and beat you down, you might love me. Meaning, because young boys, for some reason, young guys, it's a drug thing happening with them. They can't keep it up for some reason, which is weird because how the hell you young and you not in fuck mode? Because that's what happens when you young. But these young men, for some reason, is having to do drugs, Percocet, Oxycontin, and some other weird shit to keep they yang up. That's weird because that's not normal. When I was growing up, young boys is fucking jackrabbits. You know, all you got to do is show them the cat. Um, and they on it. So something yesterday kept coming up, and it's weird because something else is now happening too. It was somebody trying to give you something, like the gift that keeps on giving. And don't ask me why this is coming up again, but literally it came up again because that was happening. So y'all don't realize it's a cycle that's going on right now. So the cycle is, for some reason, the number is 19, but it could be 2. Anyway, so men will easily mess with a young girl, right? So it's not unnatural to hear a 50-year-old man sleeping with a 20-year-old girl, right? So when a 50-year-old man and a 20-year-old girl are getting together, the man probably is going through some type of, fucking crisis in his life or something. But anyway, y'all be fucking pedophiles to me. So, and that's just the history of our country. Take it how it resonates for you and don't get mad at me. Be mad at your motherfucking self. So, anyway, they say will have daddy issues or something. Technically, I don't think it's a fucking daddy issue. It's an income issue. Because, bitch, I'm 20 and I don't got money and you fucking 50 and you do. So, fuck you, pay me. Nothing wrong with that. Especially when a girl comes from, an area or something that she don't have it. But, the oldest profession in the world is prostitution. But they can call it whatever the fuck they want because a fair exchange. All right. And on top of that, y'all stupid because if we're following history, then a dowry is a real thing, and you got to pay the dowry, you got to pay the piper, you got to pay to play. And it ain't tricking because I got it, came in the chat the other day. So it ain't tricking because they got it. They be 50, they be having the money, but they old as fuck. And then on top of that, they got to take fucking the little blue pill to fucking keep they shit up. All right, so the little young girl seems to think that she don't think shit. She just be thinking she fucking paid. And that's it, that's all. Because she is. And it's different than what the fuck they used to. Anyway, so the 50-year-old man be thinking that they smart and they got everything on lock. But meanwhile, y'all don't realize you're still a fucking pedophile. Let's not take that away. And then 2, you're stupid. Because how much convincing do it take a 50-year-old to a 20-year-old? Like, you got fucking 30 years of knowledge and you're still stupid over on a 20-year-old, but little do y'all know that 20-year-old is actually 50 anyway, because bitches age faster than dudes. We're smarter than y'all anyway from the gate, so you think you run a game on her. Meanwhile, she done ran a game on your bitch ass. And then you fuck around and find out that she took all your money, now your dumb ass is broke, and the cycle continues. Meanwhile, don't forget, you're still a fucking pedophile, okay? So, we just gonna call it what it is. So the pedophile, now 50, dating a 20-year-old girl. The 20-year-old girl, but mind you, the little fucking 50-year-old pedophile done already been out shaking that thing, and now there's diseases in the world that, the gift that keeps on giving. They trying to say it's her, but meanwhile, it was your nasty dick ass that gave the fucking bitch, whatever it was, the gift that keeps on giving. Then the young girl, because she's young and she want to have some fun, she goes out and play with the little young boys. So the little young boys, they supposed to be able to keep that thing up. Some of them do. I don't know, because, I ain't a fucking pedophile, because why?
they smoking, drinking, because that's what he said. He said she like guys that is fun. I mean, because why don't we? I like guys that's fun, especially if we're going to be able to go to this, that, or the third, and shit, you're going to keep me occupied, because fuck. Why not? Anyway, so now we out, we on vacation, we smoking, we drinking, we, doing whatever. It's fun. I get to see different places. It's fun. But mind you, the young girl sleeping with the old dude. But then she's also sleeping with the young dude, here and there. Or maybe not at that time, but maybe at some point in time. So we not even going to give her that because I ain't going to hold you. When I be with somebody, we be with somebody. So I'm going to just say the same for them. Maybe not because, again, it's a big movement around here. Jim, I'm sure you do because your mom was. So, why would you not love big women if your mama was a big back bitch? Anyway, so now it's a cycle. And everybody wondering how one thing is perpetuating the other is because the men is always nasty. So I'm always going to just blame y'all for being stupid. And this is the reason why we can't have y'all in control because y'all dumb. Now, a person that has self-control, it's great, but you not going to been and done all of these things and then now all of a sudden you have self-control. That's great, but you already been a part of the cycle. So the pedophile is now messing with the young girl. The young girl, they be messing with the old dude, but he got money and he can be a little bit fun sometimes, when he can keep it up or when he can keep up with you because he can take you some places and he can do some things with you, yada, yada, yada. But it's nothing more fun than hanging out with a group of your own energy, right? Because this nigga be tired. You know what I'm saying? Because by the time you put that thing on him, his ass gonna be asleep and you still want to go, out with, you want to go out. He sleep, all right? Now you bored. So you figure out, get your friends, now we outside. All right, so now they sleeping with somebody that's around their age, a little bit younger, but now there's a movement because apparently women are turning into fucking pedophiles too, bitches. Because it ain't do what I say, it's do what I do, and y'all doing what they do. So now there's a bunch of old ass bitches out here sleeping with a bunch of young ass niggas, and then y'all wonder why at your old ass big grown age, now you got some shit that basically, because it's a cycle. So this is so much more than you could ever have imagined, but we spelled it wrong. So let's go fix it. Anyway, so you need something that's gonna work. Don't ask me how that got inserted into the system, but some of y'all bitches apparently need to know that that's a real thing. Did you just call me crazy? Let me go back, cause did he just say that? I just told you your fucking mama is not on this channel, and you just need a hug. Your mom ain't here, Jim. You better go call your fucking mom. Stop playing with me. You keep coming in here talking about this is the craziest girl and I love it. I mean, period, but your mom ain't here. Stop playing in my face. Like, go on and get. I'm low key in love with you. I mean, everybody is in love with me. Just don't even worry about it. So it's a spell that gets casted in the world because they first hate me and then they be like, oh, this bitch is really smart and crazy. It's understandable. It's always a love hate relationship somewhere. So today you love me, tomorrow might not. Today you love me, tomorrow not so. Today I was high, tomorrow I could be low. Today you love me, tomorrow you be calling me a bitch. The next day after that, you'll be calling me a witch. She cast the spell, and that was it. Period. Bars. All right, let me fix this shit. Anyway, so let me stop playing with y'all too, because we gotta hurry up and get this done. And although we don't even gotta hurry up, because we got all the time in the world, but we really don't have all the time in the world. But y'all, anyway, so my hair is growing. Mind y'all, why is that important? Because it's important. Y'all don't even realize the antennas, because I told y'all a story yesterday about the tribe where, or it could just also be, Samson. The power's in the hair, right? So my hair growing, and this morning I got shown it's gonna get to a certain length. And then it's time. Time for what you say. Worry about yourself. Because again, I'm talking about me. You need to be talking about you. Take what resonates and put it in your pocket. Use it. But also realize that collectively, we still all need to work together. Or it's still all things work together for the good of. Okay? So there's that. Um, this is so much more than you could have ever imagined. All words spelled properly. All right, great. Um, now we back. So on there, they did a dance, but somebody, anybody, everybody scream. That was Phineas and Ferb. Somebody, because I also hear, what's the thing? You cast a spell on me, or I cast a spell on you. Somebody cast a spell because they need to know something. They trying to figure out something because they trying to beat the clock. And I said, it's spirit light worker world, and we're just happy to be in the end. Period. Thank you. Um, they cast a spell because they needed to know something. So if you go back to one of my readings, or if it actually even pops up, because if you resonate with this, then you remember to read it. And I said, it's like somebody trying to build a team of super. It could be witches, bitches, seers. It could be empaths. It could be, it's the music. Um, clairaudient, whatever the superpower is, right? Whatever all the gifts are. Because after I went through the glitch, for some reason, I could feel the beats in my hand, right? I could feel the sounds in my hand. So for somebody else, the sound resonates as a color. So if you can get the sound right, but it was weird because it was also on there. But mind y'all, already told y'all this. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, so the rainbow. I'm watching right now. It's a rainbow on my wall. There's a rainbow right there, rainbow right there, it's a rainbow right there, rainbow right there. But there's always rainbows coming into this window. And so then it was talking about something I said to y'all, the house protects me, right? But mind y'all, it was a house on there. But I already said that and I never had seen that. I've been already saying it. Mind you, I can tell y'all why my house protects me, right? Because when I was putting it together again, it's sigils all over it. So don't ask me why I was instructed or how I was instructed, but as I was putting it back together, I was writing on it. So I've been writing on my house. So under my floors, which made me wonder if anybody would ever live here other than me anyway, because of the fact that, and it would make a great content house. It would make a great Airbnb, especially if I was going somewhere. But I don't know if, she would kind of accept. But then y'all heard me tell y'all that Jessica said the house attacked her. My house has never attacked anybody. This was also before I started writing on it. So after she said that, but then I started writing on it. I do that sounds to color, and you just came up in my random feed. Hi, Poppy. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Never heard anyone talk about that. Okay, so even on there, and again, I'm telling y'all this, and I've never seen this shit. This is the 2 days, yesterday and today, is the only time I've ever sat down to watch this shit. I don't watch TV. Mind y'all, when I was looking for my remote, it's been almost a week from the time that Netflix came into my spirit that I needed to see something, and I couldn't find the remote was here, but it didn't have batteries. And so then I asked my son, because it got 4 days later and I still was being told that I needed to sit down and watch TV, to the tune of, I told you I got trapped in the house. I couldn't go outside because literally this is what they were trying to make me see. And so here we are. So there's a house on there. The house is a puzzle. The house helps them see into different dimensions and different portals, right? Anyway, but as they were talking, something else happens on there. Like every time you have a NDE, near death experience, um, something something happens. They said you can jump into different consciousness, different bodies, but it was a thing that was happening. One body died and another one jumped. But also, we don't know if the woman jumped into a different body either, because she got shot. One had a heart attack, the other one got shot. But remember, I told y'all they said don't mess up the body. You remember, I told y'all I clearly heard that shit. You better not mess up that body. How was I telling y'all stuff to a show that I never seen? But I heard it clear after the glitch. So it's not gonna make any sense. But nobody not gonna tell me that it didn't happen. It's fucking recorded. Everything that I'm telling y'all has already been recorded, and that could be the reason why it was so important for me to sit in front of the screen and tell my story, because I was gonna need it later, and it was gonna be proof later. So it's almost like I'm a fucking science experiment or something to somebody. Or I'm just giving myself clues. And I'm using the tools that have been given in this realm, i.e. the internet, to kind of help myself solve a puzzle. And I think I may have done it. Now, they use movements. That might have been a thing. Each person figured out, because a lady ended up coming along that was more advanced into the future. She had developed these boxes that had the movements do it for, because you know you might not ever be able to have 5 people. And so y'all remember when I told y'all they told me not to cover up my mirrors because that's how I travel? Where the fuck did I get that from? I went to sleep and I woke up and that's what they told me. These people out here telling y'all to cover up y'all mirrors, and I ain't talking to y'all. I'm just telling me. I've never covered up a mirror before in my life, and I've literally had mirrors around me my whole entire life, all in my bedroom. The past couple days, for some reason, I done slept on the couch. But the past 2 days, I've been watching this. But also, now that I'm saying it, it might have been a 2 days of not traveling. But also be mindful that I have been in the house. Andy, your mother ain't here. I keep telling y'all, weird ass people, y'all keep coming here. This is exactly what garbage talking looks like. Your mother is not here. You're so stupid. Like, you don't, your mom didn't take care of you so much that you don't know what she looked like. Like, go take your ass on and go do something, find you something safe to do. Like, get your ass out of here. Because you act like that was a ooh burn. You're not going to interfere with my day at all, period. But I can almost guarantee you that I'm going to interfere with yours. So there's that. Who wins, me or you? I do. So go in and get. Imagine looking for a bitch that you'll never find again. All because you came in and didn't know how to shut your mouth. All you had to do was listen. And then by the time now you figure out, ooh, that was who I needed, I don't exist for you anymore. Because you didn't know how to control your mouth. But somebody was trying to help you, and you decided that, you know, garbage was what you should spew out your stupid mouth. But you try to tell me that I look like garbage, but you sound like garbage. That's weird. Anyway, takes one to know one. I'm going to just say that. And either way, your ass is now deleted. Just like magic. Poof, be gone. Anyway, And you'll be back. I almost promise you. Because for some reason, after they enter, it's a weird thing that takes place. Once I kick them out, they will go through hell and high water, create 9 million different pages to get back to me. Because for some reason, their subconscious mind won't let them go. After they see me, it won't let them go. Because they came for a reason, but instead, they did that. And now, they're going to be looking for me for forever. All right, so yeah, weird. Either way, they don't realize I'm already in it. Once they popped in and once they said something, now they're not even gonna realize why they can't stop wanting to look for me. They're gonna go and create another page because they're gonna want to come back again. And this time they're gonna shut their ass up. But the bad part about it is they're gonna be coming in under or try to come through the back door. We don't let that happen. So even though they'll be here, they still won't even. It's just gonna go over top of their head because they fucked up the first time. That was their chance. First impressions are everything. We don't judge here. I don't give a fuck what you are. You can come in a demon, an alien, a whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm not supposed to judge you. That's not what I do. We just gonna get the message. You gonna take what you need from it, and you gonna go on and get it. But no, they didn't realize this is all inclusive. This is the place where you should want to be. But no, they want it to be disruptive to the class. We ain't got time for that shit. Anyway, so one lady created boxes to mimic the movements because you might not ever get 5 people. But they were using 5 people because as they were figuring it out, this is how they did it. Anyway, I feel like it's frequency. Because even if, and I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how everything works. So imagine knowing something, but also, scientists don't know shit either. They do, but they don't. Because this week it'll be this, and then next week it'll be something different. What they think now could be something different later. So they know, but they don't know. Okay? Because the universe is infinite, and if you can imagine it, and if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And guess what? The fact that I'm even saying it now makes it possible. The human mind is amazing and fascinating. And the one thing about Pisces, and this could be the reason why it started with Pisces, but I'm sure it goes, a whole lot deeper, is God gave Pisces understanding. So, how people talk about our imagination. We can live in the imaginative world like never coming down, but we also have to understand that we create our reality, right? So if we're creating the reality, then you may just be working faster in your brain than your astral traveler, than your body, your 3D body, or whatever it is. Because if they talking about subconscious mind being implanted, or you can actually create your reality elsewhere and actually live through it, then it's a frequency. Because I was outside, I felt the shot, and it could have been a premonition because that's where they say, they were saying something about deja vu, alternate parallels and alternate timelines is could be the exact same. And then because we get lied to so much, to kind of keep us at a lower frequency, it's almost like they won't tell us the truth because they know that we're going to try it, we're going to do it. Anyway, but we could potentially be doing it anyway because something is not right with the time that's happening right now. The time is off. Because in my world, in my reality, the sun and the moon was never out at the same time. That didn't exist. So I got taught that one rotates around the other. But now the sun and the moon is out at the same time. I took a picture of it. I was in awe, and then everybody was like, where the fuck you been at? Living. But also, I just told y'all about cycles. So cycles that I have gone through, one cycle I did nothing. Then I also told y'all that the more I do, or the less I do, the better. It's weird. Anyway, so what also is happening is if the frequency has already been created, and I'm gonna say this because, but I'm gonna watch my words because somebody's already done it. So a frequency, a tone, because if you go look up when a lot of people glitch, or they go through dark night of the soul or whatever the fuck y'all calling it here or there, it's like searching and looking for the meaning of life, right? And that we all go through this cycle, and I'm not gonna tell y'all the cycle. It's because people try to, they'll try to talk to me based off of, oh well, this happened to me, and this happened to me, and this happened to me. No, the fuck it didn't. Because when it's really, really happening, we don't even realize that it's happening, and all of us kind of come off looking crazy. And then I had a bitch one time telling me that people try to put themselves in a dark night of the soul or whatever that glitch was. That's got to be the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life, because anybody that's ever gone through that glitch or gone through that, you don't ever want to go through that shit ever again. It's traumatic. It's beautiful, but people die in that very moment of their life because you really, literally are fighting for your life, and everybody that says that they love you is fucking with you, trying to get you committed, looking at you crazy, talking to you crazy, and you're the odd man out, standing outside of that dimension, I would say, or that parallel, and you just know that everything they've been saying and everything that they're doing ain't fucking right. And so then I went on and I asked God, like, why would I have to be here? Here. Because when I was going through that glitch, I felt so loved. I felt so protected. I felt like I was sleeping at God's feet. Like I literally went into heaven and I got to lay there. It's going to make me cry. Um, and meanwhile, I got an understanding of some stuff. And then people were looking at me. People was looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And in my mind, I'm saying everything is right with me. Y'all don't even know where I just been. Like, you don't know what I just experienced. You don't know who I just got to talk to. You don't know the lessons I just learned. You just don't know. And it's not my job to open your eyes to anything, because when you know that everybody's not ready. And just because I didn't understand, it was almost like I got put back and everybody's weird. But meanwhile, I'm the weird one because I wasn't the same. But I had the best 3 days of my fucking life in heaven. And mind you, here is different than there, because here I don't even know how many days it was. Because that's how many days I know. Here it might have been like this. It was almost like I slipped through the gap and everything was the same. But then what happened was, so on that New Year's, I slipped through the gap. The angel showed up. And then for some reason, my phone didn't register anything until days later. So even when I sent Happy New Year's, and I already told y'all this before, I sent Happy New Year's before the new year, but then I slipped through a gap and everything was still happening. So I was here, but I wasn't here. Instantaneously, I changed. And mind you, my presence here was being protected. Um, because I could still remember here, but I could also remember there at the same time. And so I don't know what happened that kind of did that. It was almost like a wave. So I was listening to the frequency, and lately my ears have been clogged up. So literally, I just ordered this thing, right, off the TikTok shop for my ears to get cleaned out, because I'm always having issues with my ears. I didn't have my ears cleaned out multiple times. So I think also part of something, because it's literally been bothering me, and I've been hearing frequency, 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 but I think my ears are clogged up too, and I can hear, but I know I can't hear. It's something that I need, because y'all don't realize they put stuff in the music. The frequency is what it is, but it's like when you're different, and then they showed it there too. When you come back, it's like you can do things that you didn't even know you could do. Although most of us, when we are us, we can do anything. We're just designed like that. It's like we come into this realm open, active, and we can just do anything. It's just sometimes we have to tap into this frequency or this. Anyway, right? So I kept saying it was a merge. Somebody said, how did she do that? Because how did she do that? You jumped into a body that already had a energy, a spirit, a soul there. But it was almost like negotiating the deal. You negotiated the deal. It could be the best movie ever under the sun. They did it in series form. And then it made me wonder, in the future, who's writing that, because something has been off with time. Like I told y'all, I had a dream one time. I was laying right there too, and I wrote movies. I write scripts. But then I had experiences or feelings that somehow felt like either someone else or something else came through, usually in shower or when I get out of the shower in front of the mirror. Weary Bunny, hi, welcome. Hey, Sonia. Um, so explain how I saw something, or I'm related to something that I've never seen, or how my story feels eerily close to them, but I experienced it. And now that she said that, I need to know, when was that even made, because I've never seen it. Or is somebody putting stuff into the system and I'm literally picking it up? Okay, see, this is the thing. It happened. Okay, so it says the OA, and then it says 2016. Where was I at in 2016? Here. I was in this house. So it says it has a number. Okay. So it says December 16th of 2016. So 12 being one number, then 16, then 20, and then 16 again. 16 could also be 61. But if that's it, then it would be time travel. Anyway, the OA stands for the original angel. And then it was sigils. So again, because in my spirit has been certain piercings, certain tattoos, certain things kind of elevate you, and it's always been a thing with me. Like when I go through a breakup or a relationship or something, whatever they saw, I want to wipe it away. So, new tattoos, new this, new that means I ain't never dealt with you. So it's my way of kind of canceling them out, if I could say it like that. Like, tattoo I got on my back, or anything else, it's certain ones that are big, can't get rid of them, so I'm gonna just add on to them and turn it into something else. You never seen it, you never touched it. Okay. Excuse me. It's like getting a whole brand new body for a whole nother energy or entity. But it could also be the change that you have into yourself. um but them could also be initials, first, middle, or last. And then it was something about the name. And if y'all can remember, I had a conversation with y'all about the name. But why would this be coming back up right now? Because if I didn't see it in 2016, why did it take me this long to even see it? And why is it important now? Okay, so they did it in dances. It's music. It's like riding a wave. But then it sounds like ride wave. But that's not what it is. It's riding a wave, a frequency. So if you can tap into the frequency, but so far, like, how musicians and rappers and people, like anybody that's an artist, because it could be like somebody said something about a guitar, it could be a violin, it could be you just have to tweak the frequency just right in order for it to change everything. And I feel like somebody's trying to figure out what the frequency is, although people have gotten close. Because if I can get close enough to create a frequency that could change a lot of people, or that can summon a lot of people at once, because then it's giving me um King Solomon. That one day King Solomon, because I feel like King Solomon is awake right now, right? And if King Solomon is awake, because again, everybody's awake, you just didn't realize. So whatever you are, whatever you have been, whoever you were, whatever you have been doing, some people are just more awake than others. So when you see the people sitting on there, and my self-conscious mind, or this, that, or third, some people have tapped in further. It's almost like the night when I said I caught myself spell casting over myself to wake me up. Because certain things, if a person can hypnotize you and get you to do stuff, because what they were doing to them was giving them drugs or gassing them, and they didn't realize they was doing stuff um, while they were asleep, but they didn't remember it when they woke up. So imagine somebody that can send a frequency over the internet, or maybe the internet being the frequency itself. And if y'all don't fucking believe me, guess what? Look up the government, look up the Iraqi war, and look up what they did. Like, I'm not telling you nothing that don't exist. And again, if I can say it, it exists. If I can imagine it, it can be made real. But I don't have to imagine this. It's already happening. They're already subliminally telling people stuff. So how do we break free of that? Or how do you ride the wave into your perfect reality? So when God sent the angel to, and then that's like the original angel, so the very first one, the greatest lie ever told. So I wrote this thing when I first glitched. And I think I posted it on Facebook because I told y'all I'm a scribe, so I write. Um, but because I was behind, all right. Anyway, the greatest lie ever told. So what I did was I went back to the Bible, right? And I started to write a story, and it was about Adam and Eve. And I think it's in that phone because I screenshotted it, and I don't know if I erased it, but I do have proof of it because I don't know if I didn't want somebody to see it because and it still might be there. I don't know, but I know it's in that phone. Um, it was talking about Adam and Adam and Eve being in the garden, and because it was talking about the twin flame journey, and I think the biggest lie ever told was that you were meant to not be together or something. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta look it up because for some reason, look up, get that. It's yes on that phone. It gotta be on that phone. Um, not knowing who you are. So the greatest lie ever told or they could tell is to keep you apart because they know if you come together, but it could be wholeness of yourself. But I did it with Adam and Eve. It could be masculine and feminine energy, and that's the only reason why I'm saying it like that now. Because it may have been initially started off as two people, but it could just be wholeness, you literally figuring out your God energy. Because if you were made in the image of God, then if you can figure that part out, then you can transcend and ride the wave. Because it says, how did God create itself? And there's so many different stories, but one of the stories go, God created itself via frequency. How did God come into existence? And I don't know how many of y'all studied that, but how did God come into existence? And do you believe in God? And if God brought itself into existence and then you were created in the image of God, but how do you get the frequency? So also it is, or how do you tap into the frequency? Because I don't know how I tapped into that frequency in order for me to get that, other than the fact that something happened. And again, it was like a time slip because somehow I lost time, but Beloved Divine here, I don't even think about it. I've listened to love frequencies with headphones, and when I take them out, sounds like static frequency from a radio. Okay, so one night, um, the sons of God as created in the image of God. Okay, so one night I was asleep, right? Or I wasn't asleep, I was awake, but I had got a message that something was about to happen. And so you don't need to be a part of it. Turn on this. So I turned the thing on and I put my headphones on, and that's how I went to sleep that night, right? But I had the music that I was listening to, and I'm not going to tell y'all what it was, but I had it on. And then somehow, what ended up happening that night, and I told y'all this before, is the girl down the street ended up saying that there was helicopters in our neighborhood searching for people, that's then a third. But the message that I had got was that it was going to be some type of scare tactic or something happening, and that they was going to try to turn the lights off on me to scare me, at my house and some other weird ass shit. But people been playing around my house or whatever, right? But the message I got: put the headphones on, go to sleep, don't worry about it. We got it. All right, so anytime stuff was trying to happen, um, it kept being intercepted. Like maybe somebody would get arrested, or maybe now the police is looking for somebody in the neighborhood. Either way, the story wasn't true. Because I asked everybody in the neighborhood, and they said, "What the fuck she talking about? It don't make sense." Anyway, in the process of me glitching, I had took my car to the place to get fixed because it had got hit, and when they found the tracker on the truck, I ended up having to call the police to do a police report. So when the police came, I instantly started rambling because, again, be mindful, I was kind of new but old, but also trying to get my point across, but also not understanding what the hell I was in the middle of, and trying to worry about my safety. And so I started rambling to the cop, and then I started saying that, and all of a sudden my inside said, "Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't say that." Because the cop started doing a weird thing. Mind you, I'd had two very, very interesting, maybe more, but two that I can recollect right now, interesting run-ins with the police, to where my me said, "Shut your ass up," right while you was talking, and then all of a sudden, and then a cop came here and he was just upset. Like, it was almost like I called him because I got targeted, but it was almost like he was trying to provoke me. Either way, long story short, certain things not being said during certain times because it's trigger words that you could potentially use. That, remember, we're not dealing with people, we're dealing with entities and things of that nature, and it triggers them to know what you are, who you are, and then you don't make it out of that situation. So when you get told to shut your ass up, you shut your ass up real quick, and don't elaborate on it. Don't worry about it. Because when he started asking me, "What you mean about helicopters?" and I was like, "Oh, never mind. Back to the situation at hand was, which was the tracker." But again, I had started rambling, and y'all gotta be mindful not to ramble because it comes off. It was weird. So you gotta make sure you get yourself um, under control. Okay, so take that. Since that day in January, my world was turned upside down. I had a vision of 10 sorcerers, and it came to pass in 2022, trying to gaslight me and set me up. Okay, so the other thing, the other night, I saw a falling star. Mind you, it was quick. Like, if you blinked or if I just didn't look up at the right time, I would have missed it. And so it made me wonder, why did it just last for that long? It was like a flicker and you saw it coming down, but then, and normally, so the last time it happened, I saw four of them, which made me think like, oh shit, but then more than four people died. Anyway, so for some reason in the past couple days, it's been death. Um, Death becomes her. But it could be a spiritual death, but that's not what I kept getting. It's like, on there, so what they were explaining also was that certain people are tied together, because I kept saying, and that's the reason why the people keep coming. um I try to run away from them or get away from them, but for some reason each time shift, they're tied. um so that could be the reason why some of y'all don't understand, if you even know that you had a past life with a person, or why it's been so hard to get out of certain relationships, or why it's so hard to get rid of certain people, because you have a history or something with them. So one in particular, actually two people in particular, but for some reason this time I gained more, or I gathered more, because when I said I'm a collector, and I've been telling y'all the whole entire time I've been sitting here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is what's happening, and I absorb. Oh, the other thing is something about nail polish. If you are whatever y'all think y'all are, did you notice something's wrong with nail polish? And I'm only saying that because being mindful of absorption. I don't know what is exactly wrong with it, but I noticed that more times because I keep wanting to, I like when I get my nails colored, right? But I haven't been allowed to get my nails colored because you should. Every time they paint my nails, for some reason, my nails turn cold. And it's weird because I'm like, why is my nails turning cold? Like the minute they paint them, I could tell there's something that's penetrating through my skin. Anyway, be mindful of all the shit that y'all put on y'all, because right now is very much important because absorption is a thing, and everybody smells. Because that's another thing. The smells are getting off the charts. The smells are outside, but it's the same fucking smell. Some people just have it on them and it stinks like rot. And some people just have the smell on them and it's just the smell. It's very bearable, but some people have it and it smells like really, 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 really bad. All right, so um yeah, that's all. There's more, but be still. Um be mindful because it says you can't cheat the grind. It knows whether you put in the work or not. Because some people trying to steal the time, the money, the energy, that is not theirs. Whatever's being put into the system right now, because all I hear is this too shall pass. Oh, and then what I was going to say was about King Solomon because it was talking about how when the angel came, he told him to help them make them help build a kingdom. Don't Not to destroy them, but to make them help. Um, but I'm gonna ask y'all this question again: if you had control of the jinn and you knew it was going to be a moment in a time of great awakening, what would you do? So everything that is being asked, everything that is being said, take notes, write it down, figure out where it pertains to you. And like I said, in the process of me watching that and knowing and understanding that I already said some of that stuff and some of those things pertain to me, but I never saw that. I never saw it until yesterday. Why did they show it to me now? Why is it coming up on my TikTok brand new now from 2016? Because there's something in it that I was needing to know about, something that I was supposed to, something that's going to help me. I feel that still my destiny, like my hustle's weird, no matter what I did. Um, well, if they don't have all the keys, because technically you are the key. And so whether or not it be this time, past time, you still hold the key to whatever's happening. And so you have to figure out what's being shown to you, because what's going to happen is somebody's going to go look at what I just said. You felt already, because you reading what is around you. You are on my timeline in my business, not on your own timeline. So the reason why I tell y'all the stories is because that's the only way I could deliver it to y'all. And what I say before, I don't want to be held accountable for your soul. So I'm not going to tell you to do something or not to do something because I don't want to be accountable for your soul. When I get to heaven or wherever it is, this, there, um, God is not going to say you led these people down the wrong way. No, I didn't, because all I did was told them my story. And in the process of me telling them my story, I literally was giving them every key that they needed to look around for themselves. What is being shown to you? And if me and you are on the same timeline and we're being shown the same exact things, that's fine. But I can almost guarantee you that we're not. Because it's people that keep being around me that keep saying, oh, well, that was happening to me. No, it wasn't. I know it's not. Because when you said it and it came out your mouth, no, it wasn't. Because when I get shown it, I know who it's related to. You know, the people show right up. Just because I might not want to say nothing, because it's not your business. So if that movie just got shown to me and you're the same and things are happening, it's a movie that got shown to you too. But you're going to go look up mine, or the one that was shown to me, not the one that was shown to you. And so then that way you're not getting the full experience. Because how did I give y'all all of those, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then now, years later, I see something that I never watched. It happened with The Matrix 2. I never watched that. And then when I did, I had already been, going throughout whatever was happening. So I'm telling y'all, because if we are connected, they're showing you. And if you know how to read the universe, then the universe is already giving you the keys to unlock everything that you need in order to make it what it needs to be, or in order to get you where you need to be. Because at this moment, I'm not in alignment with no kids. But somehow these kids keep coming up. I'm in alignment right now with me, myself, and I. Because that's all I have to deal with. So maybe future-wise, there are children. Because I know there's children. They're not mine. But as of now, the journey is this. So y'all have to tap into exactly what it is for you. And the numbers may be the same. So it may be something that could potentially be helping you. The numbers may be the same. It could also be the same, like I said, throw it back. When they said throw it back, they meant something in another way. But it is you yourself trying to give yourself pieces of whatever it is to get you out of whatever situation or circumstances. Yes, we are all connected because we got here. We all got here. Rocky, what the fuck are you talking about, stupid ass? Like, what are you talking about? Like, y'all keep wanting attention, and then when I give it, you talking about why am I so defensive? Stupid, I wasn't talking to you, you dumb asshole. Like, shut your ass up. I wasn't talking to you. You new in my chat, and you just talking. It is weird to me that people come over here, because if you've been here before, then you would know better. If you've been here before, you know I'm not being defensive. I wasn't talking to you. I was just saying it. So shut your ass up, and we ain't all the same, because you a dumbass bitch, because I wouldn't be in your chat talking. So we not the same. That's different. So if you want to stay, that's cool, but we not the same, hoe. We will never be the same. Anyway, so when the universe is giving y'all tools and keys, know that some of them are designed specifically for you and your situation, because not two fingerprints are the same. Not two people are the same. We can go through the same experiences, but we ain't the fucking same, bitch. So learn what's for you, because there could be little shifts in the simulation that are different for you, and it's something that you have to pick up. It's something that you have to figure out. Okay? So there's that. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I know. God coming for us all. That ain't a threat, honey. I just told you I spent 3 days there. Hopefully, soon. So again, shut your ass up. Y'all, people be wanting some attention so bad. I don't care about that. All right, so there's that. Take the magic wand and go. Hey, Philip. Hey, Dream Sequoia. People be just coming over here to try to get on my nerves. Meanwhile, they don't even really know. I'll cut your ass out and keep on moving. Ain't gonna miss a beat. Of what? Of what? Y'all, she said I'm a hater. Of what? The invisible person sitting behind the screen. Oh, y'all, shadows. Okay, so that was also a thing that came up too. All right, let me go ahead and delete you because I don't care nothing about you, bitch. Nothing. You will not interrupt my day. Actually, I find you to be funny. You wanted some attention so bad, and then you mad because you got all the wrong attention, ho. Like, go find you something safe to do. Oh shit. They can't, because that's exactly why. Like, I don't understand why people come over here all up in the shadows and think anybody gives a damn. Bitch, I do not give a damn about you. You better go on and get. Yo. Look how I disrespected you. I kicked your ass out. Now what? See how easy it is for me to control you? Bitch, be gone. Period. I don't know what be wrong with people. Like, that's like calling me on my phone and telling me that I can't hang up. Bitch, are you crazy? Yo, what is wrong with y'all people? I do not understand. You know, you can't call somebody on their phone and say, you can't hang up. Like hell I can't. Boop. Doot. Bitch, go on and get. You been over here just talking a whole lot. Like literally the whole chat is full of her. Like what the fuck? Bitch, you need a hug, don't you? You just so mad you want to be included, don't you? You're not included here, ho. Yo, this bitch got just steady talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a lot. Hold on, because it moved too fast. Bitch, you just been over here talking. You just wanted to be included, didn't you? We don't even know you, ho. Like, my chat is people that we know. They come in all the time. They talk. You wanted some attention. And then in the end, you got exactly what you was looking for, okay? And if you know, then you know. Because you can come back. Because I ain't even block you. I just put your ass in timeout so you can shut the hell up, right? So, I ain't block you yet. Just know that. But yeah, bitch, don't come over here. If you know, then you already know the energy you give is going to be the energy you get. And ho, I don't mind blocking your bitch ass because I don't know you anyway. You probably some weird ass man with a fucking female version of a picture on you because y'all be weird like that. Probably one of them people that I already kicked out. And like I said, all y'all do is go create another email to come back and stalk me because y'all want me to talk to y'all so fucking bad. Bitch. I am cracking up. Jay Brown, hey. He was talking crazy too. Ariana, hello. Young B, hey. Mike, hey. Tamiko, hey. That's D Style, hello. Katshuka, hello. Revolution right now, kicked your ass out, but hey. Dina, hey. Dream Sequoia. Solomon said no voice. Finding your voice was important. That was very much important. So definitely go and, necessary to find your voice. Steven, hey. Feely Furry, hi. If it's meant for us, it will not pass us by. I loved your comment. Thank you for being here. Miss Daly, hey. Ariana. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to distract. No, it's just that again, it's a lot that be happening. My hi, welcome. 2 Fly for you. 757 hi. Jim H hi. Lano hey. Y'all forgive me because these people just be in here just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Just imagine, does God exist? For me, I don't know about for you. God definitely exists for me. I can't tell you whether or not he exists because some people don't believe in God. So for me, God exists. I don't know about for you. Lindsay, hi. Poppy, hello. I do that sounds to color. You just came up in my random feed. Oh, so being able to hear the underlying tune or something else, because it's almost like you'll hear the beat, um what's being given, what's being projected out, but what y'all are not hearing, the control thing, is something underneath that gets put, it's embedded into the music or into the frequency. And so the embedded tone is what is causing the, for some reason I want to say the distortion, but it's not a distortion. It is like hypnotizing. So somebody trying to figure out a frequency, but if you can actually figure out the frequency, then you can ride the wave. And the wave, it's like when you can gather a lot of people and somebody trying to figure it out, again. Like people keep getting close because that's how you get this cult like following with artists and things of that nature. So that's what I was going to say there. Um, and they don't know why, but it's, you got to be mindful of what you look at and what you hear and what you put into your system. um Andy, hi. Andy Vesky 904, hi. Lady G8, hey. Poppy, they're still asleep, vibration is too low, period. Steven said he trying to be my man. Steven, you ain't ready for this. You don't want this in your life. Ronald, hello. Sonia, just tuned in, not sure what the topic is. Sounds interesting. Hey, Sonia, welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Um, William, hi, William. You're right, Dream Sequoia. That is thought about whether good, bad can and will become what you manifest into your life. Because what she said was, that's been coming up in my TikTok feed. Basically, your imagination can become your reality, but that's not new. That's old as fuck. So apparently, they must be trying to tell you something. There have been peer review studies proving on this. So, Dream Sequoia, they must be trying to tell you something. Um, because I ain't seen that, but um, I just know it for a fact. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. That's why people be so mad at Pisces, because our imagination is off the charts. Um, let's see. I have experiences or feeling that somehow felt like either someone else or something else came through. Okay, yep. Because water is definitely an activation, especially for us too. And I like always, like, if I could smoke or have an edible or something, that plus fucking water elevates it times 10. But I ain't been allowed to smoke or any of that because something is wrong with the, the Mary Jane around this piece. And so either way, to me, I feel like when I can get into that phase or that stage, but it's also figuring out how to do it without that. So and I don't know if I figured out how to do it without that, other than the fact that certain days gives me like certain music, or certain days, like I said, gives me like a remembrance of something old, and it'd be weird, but it'd be the best feeling. So even like the wind or the energy outside will give me another feeling. So I like that. I feel that Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah. So for some reason, because King Solomon keeps coming up, and I keep thinking everybody's awake, but the person that I want to be awake and the person that I keep asking for, I don't know nothing about yet, and I want to know where he at though. Where Kane at, y'all? Anybody know anything about that? Um, Wisdom justify her children. I've listened to Love Frequencies. I've seen that. And then it's this bitch just talking a whole lot. But Love Divine here, bitch, talking about she didn't even think of nothing. Ho. I don't understand why people come in my chat talking only to get on my nerves. Bitch, worry about your own channel. You seem like this other little dumb bitch. For some reason, she kept coming over here too, but it was because didn't have nobody on her channel, so she wanted to try to fucking play in my face to get her some goddamn followers. Y'all people be fucking weird as shit. Do y'all not know how long I've been on this channel and the amount of work I gotta put in, and then for y'all dumbass bitches to come over here and just be thinking that, oh, it's gonna work that way. Ho, it ain't gonna work that way. You gonna have to get your ass to work and do some shit in order to get it. Yeah, she's a weird ass bitch. Yeah, bitch, do some more work and go sit your dumb ass down. Like, really, this bitch got fucking. Bitch, just do something with yourself other than come fucking with me, ho. Because I ain't it. I don't know what the fuck you thought, but from the looks of your channel, ho, you just need to go find you some seats and pray. Talking about some fucking. Bitch, next universe, because I don't like hoes like you. Y'all be the underhanded bitches. Y'all just be coming over here with a motive and a hope and a prayer like somebody's going to engage with your bitch ass. Bitch, do the work, and you ain't that pretty to be thinking that anybody just going to follow your ass just because. So, do something else. Bitch get all made up to put they fucking big ass whole fucking face in the goddamn camera. Bitch, back the fuck up. Stupid. Literally. Back up from the camera and back your ass up from me, ho. People be fucking weird as shit. Hey, Julian. Mystic Healer, hi. Two fly for you, 757. Hey. Casper, hey. Sonya. I've seen people not from here, maybe not people. That's what they look like anyway. Sometimes transforming right beyond before my eyes. What the heck, girl? Should be weird. I feel that's still my destiny, like hustle, weird, yup, addiction, psychic readings, money. It's what my mother did growing up and greatly affected my whole life. So now I'm breaking the cycle and period. Thank you. Trenton, hi. Philip, hey. Dream Sequoia said, y'all have a great day. Um, read between the lines. They can't understand. They can't understand nothing because you right. You right. I've been feeling a lot of people come in my energy. The weed excels my consciousness in way. Why do I feel you talking to me sometimes in my head? Must be the upgrades. Because I'm trying to tell you the shit. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that happens. Black alien, what the hell did you say that you got yourself deleted? And period, thank you. He said nice airbags. Period. They help with the crash landing. Period. Ah, shit. Y'all people be getting blocked and deleted for all the wrong shit. Anyway, y'all have an amazing day. See y'all later. And mind y'all, and now I feel stuffy. But, so my day started a whole lot different than it normally does because, mind y'all, I normally be up at 4 something. I was up. I got up at 1 something. I started to do a reading in the middle of the night, but then I was like, no, thank you. But then I noticed it was fucking pitch black outside, and I'm like, why the fuck is it so dark? Even in my backyard, like the lights or nothing was on, and I don't know why. It should have creeped me out, but it just really didn't. But I don't know. I was just wondering what was happening back there because somebody could have been right to my window, y'all, and I wouldn't have never even knew because that's how black it was outside. And why is it so dark all of a sudden? Like, why is that happening? And, oh, so somebody artistic, an artist, because that keeps being a thing, not a musician artist, but an artist, like design, pictures, art, photographs, I don't know what that's called, canvas, that type of shit. Is important. But also, I feel like I'm ready to do my tarot cards. So, as I'm saying that, So I gotta figure out if anybody has any insights or any tips as to good companies and things of that nature that I can collaborate with or work with. Please let me know. Or that, you know, prints cards and things of that nature, and I just gotta figure out what to do and how to do them. Um, that would be great. Oh, the other thing is, I was saying that I've been trying to do everything but what was being told of me to do, because I was feeling like I can't sit and not do I can't do certain things, and because I just don't feel comfortable. Like when I know that I got stuff that, you know, mortgage due and this, that, and the third, I gotta figure out things that make me money. But meanwhile, taking the time to watch fucking TV shows and things of that nature was important, because otherwise I wouldn't have figured out that that was even connected to me in any form or fashion. So I feel like, yes, we have to work, we have to make the money, but if we don't take the time, because it keeps being a thing about why is it that we keep having to work, and then we're not doing any leisurely things. But sometimes the working that we're doing, we're not meant to do that, and the purpose is we got to figure out what our purpose is, or what we are designed to be. So, and sometimes you have to spend time on your situation, your dream. So if you don't spend time on your dream and you just are in a perpetual state of working and trying to make money, then you could kind of almost pass or miss your calling. But that would be your fault and not anything else. I have been reading a lot, but I think I'm ahead of many because I saw that show when it first came out. A lot of stuff happened to me before this year, I realized. Well, I don't know if you're ahead or behind, Dina. It's not, y'all, my nose is running. It's not my place to figure it out. But if you saw it and it had nothing to do with you then, why do you think it has something to do with you now? In 2016? Dina, I mean, Dream Sequoia, I be talking to you, and I told you, you insert yourself into everything. So, I don't know. It's something that you have to figure out for yourself. It's nothing that I can figure out for you. All I know is I ain't never seen it, and all I do know is that everything is. How does that show got something to do with me? And I've never seen that show. How is certain things that I experienced and I felt have something to do with that, and I ain't never seen that show? And why is that show coming up now if that show is old? And it's clearly old, so why is it coming up now? Because apparently it's important. So I don't know. Either way, um, like I said, I don't input too much stuff into my system. I'll wait until it's being shown to me, because that way I keep the timeline. And I'm not scattered all over the place, because I don't want to be scattered all over the place. So I tend to do what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm not going to, you know, add no extras or anything else, because that's the noise, and I'm not with it, you know. And I told you, it says be still. So when things are made to be apparent to you, then they will be apparent to you. Like I said, we all not the same. You got to figure out your journey and what applies to you. Um, so I don't know. All I know is it's definitely being made aware to me, and from the things I've seen, they just showed me something that I needed to see. So, and when it's time, it's time. I keep saying that. It's with anything. When it's meant for you to see, it's meant for you to see. Especially if everybody's pathway is not the same. Everybody's purpose is not the same. Everybody's like nothing is the same. So It's stuff that you could be potentially ahead of, stuff that you could be potentially behind. But of what? How could you be behind or ahead if it's only you? So you could be getting ahead of yourself, or you could be behind yourself, but the journey all leads to you. I just said it. You are the key. So everybody's journey is their journey. If you say so, Dina, but again, if you say it, it exists in the world. So she said everything that she's saying is nonsense. Well, if you believe that, then you believe it. But once I say it, it is what it is. You know? Because that's what it is. See? Here it is, right here, look. So much so that I tell y'all all the time, I'm always leaving myself stuff. Where'd it go? Oh, wrong channel. Oh, y'all, if y'all not following my, I'm not willing to do that. All I know is my family. Does it make it true? Lord knows. This is what it's like talking to a Pisces. I said it. If y'all not on my TikTok, does it make it true? Lord knows. It's true because I said it. And period. You see what I'm saying? It's true because I said it. Does it make it true? Or at least it's true for me. So I'm not going to say nothing I said is nonsense. Everything I said is fucking true. Because guess what? I'm the one that got to Hansel and Gretel. That's the thing. Pick up the pieces, the breadcrumbs, in order to get to the final destination, which is, you know, me. So I wouldn't say that if I was you, but you can say what you want to say because it is you. But I ain't saying that shit. Once I say it, it is what the fuck it is. And you can go back and rediscover, you know, because discovery of witches. You can go back and figure it out. But we get, again, lied to so much that when they tell us is when it's true. You could know it your whole entire life and everything else, but it's not true until they tell us. Why? If you already knew it and you already said it, it was true then. So there's that. Either way, I gotta go. Love y'all. See y'all later.